Nick 60 here, coming to you with a World of Tanks review. This time it is the PanzerKampfWagon 35T. That is a mouthful. I'm just going to call it the Panzer 35. So the Panzer 35 is one of the early Tier 2 German tanks. And, yeah, I don't like it. That's just me. A lot of people really like this tank. I personally don't. Part of it is the fact that its highest rated gun, quote unquote, is a 20mm quick, as we call them. It's a rapid fire 20mm cannon, which is nice that it's rapid fire, but it means the tank's almost exclusively close range. I mean, I take pot shots as best as I can, but 20mm shells have a tendency to bounce off of targets a lot. So I don't like dealing with it because I don't like not having the range, but that's just me. There's a lot of people that like it. It has fairly average armor for a Tier 2 tank, and is quick compared to most Tier 2 tanks. There's some that are slower. Its biggest weakness, though, is that turret traverse. It takes quite some time to wheel its turret around. As you can see, it can be pretty hard waiting to be able to aim at your target. See it only at 40. So, and also because it jumps when it fires, you have trouble with accuracy after the first shot. Anyways, back to the turret. Yeah, good armor. I believe it's better than the Panzer II. PanzerKampfWagon 2, but it's slower and doesn't have a real quick turret trace, which in my opinion causes big problems. It can take single shot longer range guns though, which is a plus for this tank over the Panzer II. It might be of similar speed. It does have a little bit better acceleration, actually. So, yeah, there's a lucky kill right there. That's about the maximum range you typically get out of this thing. Now, your best armor is gonna be at the front of the tank. You're gonna wanna have your nose pointed at your opponent whenever you can. You see there, I was shooting at a better armored premium tank, but he had his side to me. It didn't me any good. While I had my front to him. If he had been shooting, I would have been. Well, if we hadn't been in the same tank, I would have been at the advantage. But yeah, you're gonna want to have your nose pointed towards the target as best as you can. The front of the turret is also fairly strong, but most people don't aim for the turret because it's easier to hit the body of the tank. I think it has maximum 30mm front armor on both the front of the tank and the front of the turret. See there, just rush head on, getting close under where they can hit anyway, so I'm gonna lob off some more shots and get a lucky kill there. It's easier to fire your gun on this tank whenever you're zoomed out. Just I think I've run out of things to talk about now. There's not a whole lot to this tank as it is. Just keep your front pointed towards a target. Getting close if you have 20mm guns. If not, you may have better range, and penetration. But who knows? Like I said, the Tier 2 German tanks aren't the best in the world. I mean, they lead up to the good ones. The infamous Panther, the Tiger, King Tiger. Heck, you even get a chance to drive around in a mouse if you stick with them long enough. And for those who don't know, look it up. You're going to be impressed. But yeah, that pretty much covers the Panzer 35T. So, Nick 60 signing off. I'll see you with the Panzer II review.